Welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Romano. So as of today, May 20th, Bitcoin has reached its lowest that it's been for the past year or so. And this is a crucial moment because it's going to predict the next month or 2 months. And so Bitcoin is going to have to trade sideways for a bit of time. I predict that to be about 2 months. So let's say June, all of June, and pretty much all of July. And then something's going to happen this summer. Something's going to happen to Bitcoin this summer. I want to say the middle of the summer, probably between July and August. That will be the lowest Bitcoin will be for the year. Then by December of 2022, late December, like after Christmas, Bitcoin will be at its peak. And then after that, it will continue to stop going up and then start going down. So if you want to get into Bitcoin, I would recommend to enter, I would say, mid-July, August. And then from there, you could hold on to it and pretty much keep it until Christmas. Of course, those of you who have not traded Bitcoin, because Bitcoin fluctuates so much, when you enter the position, your account will go negative. And unfortunately, it's not really possible to trade Bitcoin like a typical stock. It's more of an investment that you have to hold on to for the long haul. Similar to what Warren Buffett does in his portfolio, but he'll hold on to, let's say, a particular stock for a decade possibly. Well, because I'm here on YouTube now, and I'm here to help you and give you free information, I'm telling you the direction that it's going to go. I've made previous predictions on Bitcoin. You could watch my videos. I made the prediction of 2021, August, September, that it would go up until mid-October, and it did. And so that was very important because that was one of the predictions that I made for Bitcoin. So please remember that if you do like my videos, to subscribe to my channel because I always put out future videos about a particular topic. And also remember that it really would help me out if you do thumbs up. That tells me that you liked my video, of course, because I'm providing this information for free. So to thank me, please remember to do thumbs up. The next part of this video, I wanted to go over why is Bitcoin going down so much. So whenever a market changes, I know that Bitcoin cryptocurrency isn't pegged to the stock market, and it's not really pegged to any type of market. It's kind of its own market. But you have to also remember what's happening in the financial markets on a global situation. You have people that have held on to Bitcoin for quite some time, and now they have to take their profits because their other investments are doing really bad. So it's a transition in the markets, including the stock market, that investors are pulling out of certain stocks and certain companies to invest in other companies because their whole portfolio now has to change. Their outlook for the next 5 years has to change. And so it was kind of interesting that the stock market and the real estate market would both bubble would also have a bubble at the same sort of time. It's the beginning of the real estate bubble, as I mentioned in other videos, because of interest rates. And when you increase interest rates, you're going to have a slowdown in the real estate market, and you're going to have prices come down. Now, of course, how much is the question? Well, that plays a big role because people, if they own Bitcoins and they've been saving, they're going to have to pull out of their market. And so that's what's happening now, is that they're pulling out, they're investing in other markets, or they need the cash. And in addition, we've had the government come out and say that they would like to have cryptocurrency more stable and maybe possibly have it to a point where you could do transactions with a cryptocurrency. That's also affecting Bitcoin because when a new cryptocurrency comes out, that affects all of them because everyone wants to invest in them while they're cheap. Well, that's very true. I also want to point out is that I've made a previous video about having Bitcoin as like the reserve currency or a cryptocurrency as a reserve currency, that can only happen if the particular cryptocurrency does not fluctuate so much. So in some capacity, the government or any government, whoever it is, would have to regulate it or control it somehow. Because think about what the dollar does, all right? So in other countries, maybe even our own country or in Central American countries, whatever, people hold on to the actual $100 bill and that's what they save. So they convert their currency into the $100 bill and they save that, whether they put it in a safe deposit box or a safe in their house or wherever. And they hold on to that dollar or that currency, the US currency, as a way to protect themselves against their own currency. Because the dollar is pretty much very, very strong compared to other currencies. But it's not that whether it's high or low, the amount, it has to do with our government. Our government's very stable compared to other countries. But that could change, who knows? So the only thing for other countries and other people in the world, what would stop them from holding on to the dollar, the $100 bill? Well, maybe there's a new cryptocurrency that comes out that's really stable that they could hold on to it. But before that would happen, and you have to remember, the cryptocurrency has to have a very strong security mechanism so that people can't get frauded. So the way now cryptocurrency works is that, well, Bitcoin, it has a little wallet sign, kind of, that's stored on your hard drive. And that's how, you have to protect that hard drive. But with the computer era, with people getting hacked, that's scary. So I think once they come up with a methodology to protect someone's actual cryptocurrency account, it's going to take a while. I predict that it's something that someone can hold on to. That they either have to have like some sort of actual physical card, or not even a physical card. It has to be some sort of device that person would have to hold on to, and as well as, passwords and all those security features. Because just think about the credit cards. The credit card is a card, and so you have it in your wallet. But when someone gets your card number, they use it, and still, it's fraud. So there's a lot of changes that have to be made in order for cryptocurrencies to be safe. Because the fact is that the dollar, the $100 bill, it's something tangible. No one can steal it from you. Yes, you could get your house robbed, or you could go to the bank and the bank doesn't give you your safe deposit box for whatever reason. But it's still traded. It's still used as a bartering type of product. In other countries, they pay for stuff in the $100 bill, big transactions, little transactions. It's not just used for oil. Oil is more of, I would say, it's huge transactions, and it doesn't fluctuate so much, the dollar. But before something happens where, we have cryptocurrency taking over the dollar, they have to first focus on how to make it more safer. But it will happen. And so that's why we all have to prepare ourselves for that to happen. And how do you prepare yourself? Well, owning real estate is very important, something that has value. But of course, if we have a 20% or 30% drop, and we will have a bigger drop than that, because you have to remember the interest rates are going to go so high that the price of real estate is going to go down because of that. And in 2008 and 2009, we didn't have high interest rates or interest rates going up. We knew that we're going to go down. So it's a different type of market. Secondly, we've had foreign investors kind of flood the market, which also created an increase in raw real estate prices. So that affected a lot. And so before you sell your dollars or basically focus on cryptocurrency, you have to remember that cryptocurrency may not be pegged to the stock market, but it's actually affecting the prices in other industries. So when the stock market's affected or the real estate market is affected, meaning people don't have jobs because they're getting laid off, they're gonna sell their Bitcoins and pay their bills. So this is what we're seeing now with Bitcoin going down. It's not that it's, there's something wrong with it or, whatever reason. It's just that there's a lot of changes that are happening now. And I personally feel that by mid-July, mid-August, it will flatten out. And then after that, for the rest of the year, it will continue to go up. Of course, it goes up and down. You know how it works. So get in mid-July, mid-August, get out in December after Christmas of 2022. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Do thumbs up so other people get to watch it. And now let me know that you appreciate the video. And please remember to share my video with at least 5 people so that other people get to know what I'm doing, get to take advantage of these market moves that I talk about. And of course, please send me messages to the live chat. Thank you so much for watching.